First and foremost, gotta give all praises, honor and glory unto the Most High, Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Makakadash. Lord, we want to see the apostles and the elders that rule by that great millstone. Peace and salutation to the Akim out there pushing his gospel and sincerity and truth. Shalom to all the humble and sincere sisters out there as well. Coming out with this lesson entitled, "You have no reason to be prideful." Right, and throughout Israel, we see that we have certain Israelite groups that they had a spirit of pride upon them, and even Israelites in the world, right? See that they prideful, Israel prideful, man boastful and cocky, but we's not to be of them then. We not to have that spirit, because why would we be prideful? You go through Israelite history, you read the scriptures and you could see all the things that Israel have done. You check it from Adam and Eve in the garden, come straight down to us. The level of wickedness that come out of Israel, you understand, is innumerable. We have countlessly sinned against the Most High. After how many wonders the Most High done before our very eyes, with Moses, with other prophets, with Yahushai, and we still commit sin against the Most High. We still pursue other gods. You understand? We have been failing for hundreds of years, thousands of years, right? So you have nothing to be prideful about, right? Some Israelites out there, they swear, they believe that they is part of the elect, right? They act as if the Most High said, you are, he's part of the 144,000, and they act with that kind of spirit up on them. You understand? They act as if they're saved already. You understand? But as you can see, we still in the times. You understand? It ain't come to an end yet. The ending is upon us, but we still here, and we ain't saved yet. Jacob's trouble is coming, right? So it's at the doorstep, knocking on the door. You understand? Upon us. We're not saved yet. You understand? Right, so we go to the book of Matthew chapter 19 verse 17. Right, and he said unto him, Yahushua speaking, he said, Why callest thou me good? There is none good but one, that is Yahweh. But if thou wilt enter into life, keep the commandments. Right? So we see here that Yahushua, right? He came and he lived a perfect life. You understand? He said, Why callest thou me good? There is none good but one. Right? And these scriptures is not just to read and say, alright, I read the scriptures. You gotta remember. You understand? Just as if you're studying, in school and thing, you're studying for exam. You understand? You don't study just to say, alright, I study, so you could remember, so you could stick with it. And these scriptures are to stick with us. You understand? That prideful spirit is not of the Most High. That boastful, cocky, haughty spirit is not of the Most High. Right? Yahushua say, Why there is none good but one? Why callest thou me good? Right? Israelites out here, and when I say Israelites, I'm talking about those in the world, and and those that in the truth, you know, would say that they righteous and they perfect and they act as if they have no flaws. You understand? As if they make no mistakes. We are in the flesh and we will always make mistakes. You understand? All men have fallen short of the glory. We will always make mistakes. We will always stumble. You understand? They have to get back up, dust yourself off, and keep on going. He that endureth unto the end shall be saved, not he that endureth for a couple of years or he that endureth for a couple of months. It's to the end. You understand? If you go hold his faith and believe in how Hashem Yoshai, understand? And then faith without works is dead. So if you believe in how Hashem Yoshai, you keep the law, statutes, and commandments, you do everything that you could possibly do to please the Most High, right? To make your calling of election sure. Once you do that, salvation will come your way. Right? Man, could go to 1 Kings chapter 11 verse 1. It says, but King Solomon loved many strange women, together with the daughter of Pharaoh, women of the Moabites, Ammonites, Edomites, Zidonians, and the Hittites, of the nations concerning which the Most High said unto the children of Israel, ye shall not go into them, neither shall they come in unto you, for surely they will turn away your heart after their gods. Solomon clave unto these in love. And I will go down to, verse 4. It says, for it came to pass, when Solomon was old, that his wives turned away his heart after other gods, and his heart was not perfect with the Most High's power, as was the heart of David his father. For Solomon went after Ashtoreth, the goddess of the Zidonians, and after Milcom, the abomination of the Ammonites. And Solomon did evil in the sight of the Most High, and went not fully after the Most High as did his father. And then did Solomon build a high place for Chemosh, the abomination of Moab, in the hill that is before Jerusalem, and for Molech, the abomination of the children of Ammon. And likewise did he for all his strange wives, which burnt incense and sacrificed unto their gods. Right? So this is why Yahushua say there is none good but one. Because this is Yahushua we're reading about as King Solomon. You know? I want to go off topic with it, but Yahushua in a past life was King Solomon, and Yahushua was Adam as well, and Isaac. You know? You could just touch on it. This is the book of the generation of Yahushua Mashiach, the son of David, the son of Abraham. You know, so I talk with, saying that Yahushua Christ, come from the Virgin Mary and all that, like this Catholicism, right? Like evil doctrine, and I say son of Abraham, son of David, he was King Solomon and he was Isaac, but back to it, you see that was the reason Yahushua say call me, there's only one good. Why call is only good? There's only one good, that is the Most High, because Yahushua in our past life fell short of the glory. And the reason why I bring out that precept is because we know that King Solomon, the Most High gave Solomon wisdom, knowledge, and understanding that no one else had. Right? Solomon's intelligence, right? No one could fathom that intelligence. Nobody was smarter, you could say, than King Solomon, right? The Most High made Solomon a great, powerful king. Solomon wanted to, build a house, and for the Most High, Solomon holy faith, all these things, right? So, and coming down to the end, we see that he fell short, right? He fell out of our faith. He went on to strange gods. The woman and them carry him onto strange gods. Just as Adam, you know? Just as Adam. So you see these things connected. But yeah, so if somebody like, King Solomon could, Yahushua could be led away like that, then who are you to call yourself elect and say you saved and you already know you saved and act as if you're greater than your brothers, act as if you're just better and superior than your own brethren. You understand? Who are you to do that? This is 2 Samuel 11. We just skip through it. Say, and it came to pass after the year was expired, at the time when kings go forth to battle, that David sent Joab and his servants with him, and all Israel, and they destroyed the children of Ammon, and besieged Rabbah. But David tarried still at Jerusalem, and it came to pass in an evening tide, that David arose from off his bed, and walked upon the roof of the king's house, and from the roof he saw a woman washing herself, and the woman was very beautiful to look upon. And David sent and inquired after the woman, and one said, Is not this Bathsheba the daughter of Eliam, the wife of Uriah the Hittite? And David sent messengers and took her, and she came in unto him, and he lay with her. For she was purified from her cleanness, and she returned unto her house. And the woman conceived and sent and told David, and said, I am with child. And David sent to Joab, saying, Send me Uriah the Hittite. And Joab sent Uriah to David. When Uriah was come unto him, David demanded of him how Joab did, and how the people did, and how the war prospered. And David said to Uriah, Go down to thy house and wash thy feet. And Uriah departed out of the king's house, and there followed him a mess of meat from the king. But Uriah slept at the door of the king's house with all the servants of his lord, and went not down to his house. And when they had told David, saying, Uriah went not down unto his house, David said unto Uriah, Camest thou not from thy journey? Why then didst thou not go down unto thine house? And Uriah said unto David, Salakia. Verse 15. And he wrote in the letter, saying, Set ye Uriah in the forefront of the hottest battle, and retire ye from him, that he may be smitten and die. And it came to pass when Joab observed the city, that he assigned Uriah unto a place where he knew that valiant men were. And the men of the city went out and fought with Joab, and there fell some of the people of the servants of David, and Uriah the Hittite died also. Then Joab sent and told David all the things concerning the war, and charged the messenger, saying, When thou hast made an end of telling the matters of the war unto the king, and if so be that the king's wrath arise, and he say unto thee, Wherefore approach ye so nigh unto the city when ye did fight? Knew ye not that they would shoot from the wall? Moving along. Let's go to verse 26, and it say, And when the wife of Uriah heard that Uriah her husband was dead, she mourned for her husband. And when the morning was past, David sent and fetched her to his house, and she became his wife and bare him a son. But the thing that David had done displeased the Most High. So we saw that in 1 Kings 11 verse 1 to 6, it say that King David went after the Most High with a perfect heart. Then chapter 11, we see in here what David did. Right? Another powerful king of Israel. A man that's seek after they sought out the Most High, that kept the laws, statutes, and commandments, and enforced the laws. The Most High made him a great king, made Israel a great nation. And look what David did. Right? Look what David did to a fellow Israelite, to a brother, to a soldier fighting under him. You understand? So we see that these great men fell short of the glory. So again, why do you have a prideful spirit? You know? Why are you boastful? What is there to boast about? What is there to be prideful about? Genesis 3 verse 1 is, the serpent was more subtle than any beast of the field which the Most High power had made. And he said unto the woman, Yea, as the Most High said, ye shall not eat of every tree of the garden. Now scroll down to verse 6. It says, and when the woman saw that the tree was good for food, that it was pleasant to the eyes, and a tree to be desired to make one wise, she took of the fruit thereof and did eat, and gave also unto her husband with her, and he did eat. And the eyes of them were both opened, and they knew that they were naked. Right? They came with all this truth, and they sewed fig leaves together and made themselves aprons. We see that Adam, right? The Most High made Adam Lord of all thy creatures, of whom come we all. Right? Most High gave Adam wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Most High gave Adam laws. Right? And look what Adam did. Adam was beguiled. Right? Adam was beguiled by Eve. Completely forgot about the Most High in that moment. You understand? And he received the philosophies that Eve received from the serpent, which we know is not a literal serpent, and the fruit is not literal fruits, and neither is the trees. Right? But sure, Adam fell. So we see in the scriptures that these great men all fall short of the glory. You could say that they was on top of the world. They all fell. So right now, us in these times, we have absolutely nothing to be boastful about. Not to be prideful. It's to be humble, meek with the lowly. You understand? You as Israelites need to get that in me. You gotta get that in your spirit. You gotta let that resonate with you. Because none of us are perfect. We haven't lived perfect lives. Right? We were sinning when we were in the world. Right? When we enter in this truth and we receive, Most High opened us up to this truth. Right? Even within the truth, you will fall short at some point in time. You would mess up. Right? You might forget the Sabbath. You might go and do something else. You'll mess up, but you get back up, as I say. You ask for that forgiveness and do the best you could. You understand? There's nothing to be prideful about in that. Right? 1 Peter 5 to 6. It says, humble yourselves therefore under the mighty hand of Yahweh, that he may exalt you in due time. Right? So whatever gifts and rewards is to come of our works, it will come, Lord willing. But until then, humble yourselves under the mighty hand of Yahweh Bashim Yoshana. With that, who business was edifying. Giving all praises, honor, and glory unto the Most High, Yahweh Bashim Yoshai, Bashim Kakadash. Shalom.